Good morning, dear students and colleagues. Welcome to the sixth webinar of this edition of the Innovation Talks of LUMSA University. Innovation Talks is a series of 10 weekly webinars aimed to discuss innovation, technology, sustainability, and the future of business in society with expert and opinion leaders in the business community. These talks are organized by the Department of Law, Economic Politics and Modern Languages and the Master's Degree in Management and Finance in partnership with the Association of Alumni LUMSA. And I just want to say thanks to Claudio Giannotti, the head of the department, and all the colleagues that are supporting these initiatives. Today we talk about online education and the future of work. We have with us Giulia Lapertosa, that is a very, very important opinion leader in this field. Is a young entrepreneur. I'm pleased to introduce my colleague Andrea Geremicca, that is a professor of entrepreneurship in LUMSA University.
Hello, Filippo. Good morning, everyone.
Hi, Andrea. Thank you for your work in our university. And I leave the floor to you in order to introduce Giulia and the topic of today. Thank you, Andrea.
Thank you very much, Filippo. So today, as Filippo said, we have a special guest. Giulia is a brilliant entrepreneur. She's an expert in marketing and communication. She started in that field, and then in the last few months, she became an entrepreneur. So what we are going to do today with Giulia, we know for sure that the future of work is completely different from what we pictured in the past. It's changing. To be honest, it was already changing before the pandemic situation we are living just right now. The pandemic situation was just and is just an acceleration that changed completely the way we are conceiving jobs as a space, as a market, and as opportunities. So Giulia will talk to us, will say about how the jobs are changing, what companies are looking for, how they are adapting to this new market, a new future of work, and what we have to do in order to be ready when everything is gonna change. And this is already happening. So let me welcome Giulia.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much, Andrea, and thank you so much, Pietro and LUMSA University for inviting me. It's a pleasure, and I think it's very important in this period to organize events like this, in a period in which we can't be in touch with each other physically, to organize an event in which we can at least be in touch digitally. So thank you so much.
It's a great pleasure for us. I will leave you the stage in a couple of minutes. Just let me tell to all our audience that you are here, and it's a nice opportunity that you are here. So if we wanted just that they were going to listen what you were saying, it was just a video recorded. So the meaning that you are here is because you can answer to all these questions that they have. And so please don't be shy. This is not the time to be shy. Please make any question. We will have a Q&A session, so please just introduce yourself and make all the question you have. I'm pretty sure Giulia will be more than happy to answer it.
Absolutely.
So, I already said everything about the topic, but I'm leaving the stage to you. Thank you again, Giulia, to be with us.
Thank you, Andrea. Thank you. Okay, so let's start. I try to share my screen. Okay. Okay. I hope everything is okay with my screen. Okay. So what we are going to talk about today is the future, not so far away, of the world of work and how to be ready. So the title is emblematic. We are going to talk about how the world of work is changing, and it's a future very close to us because we are going about how the world of work will change by 2025. So just 4 years, okay? And how to be ready. I am Giulia Lapertosa, the co-founder of CARRIERE.IT, that is an online learning platform that we like to call the social impact learning platform. And now we are going to discover why we call CARRIERE.IT the social impact learning platform. So just a very quick overview of what we are going to talk about today. We are going to discover how the world of work is changing and how it will change by 2025. What the 10 jobs that are growing most in Italy are. And I would like to give you some advices, and I would like to show you some examples of these jobs that are growing most in Italy. Also to demonstrate that if you think that they are so far away from you, it's a mistake, because it could be very useful for you to know about these jobs. We are going to discover how companies are reacting to this need of employees to reskill themselves. We are going to talk about online learning and to discover what CARRIERE.IT is and what CARRIERE.IT can do for you to be ready, to get ready to have a job. So just a very brief introduction of myself. I am Giulia Lapertosa. I am from South Italy, Puglia, but I've been living in Rome for 10 years. I studied marketing and communication, maybe like most of you or like some of you today. But in the meantime, during university's years, I attended also an acting school. I studied theater. And maybe some of you now are thinking about why a girl, a woman that want to become a marketing and communication manager studied theater. The question is that I absolutely didn't know at the time why I was doing this, but now I can say that it has been a wonderful opportunity, and that today it's very, very useful for me having studied theater. And this is the very first advice I would like to give you today. Please, during your university's years, get as many experiences outside of university as possible. I think this is crucial, very, very important. Please look around you in these years. Let's learn as many skills as you can. Let's experiment as much as you can. Because you should remember that when you first interview for a job, when you will finish university and you will get your degree, I hope as soon as possible, you will be judged by companies, not only by what you did during your exams, but also by what you did between an exam and the other. I think this is very, very important, and it's crucial because otherwise you will be a curriculum almost the same of so many other curriculum. So it's important to put in your curriculum as many experiences, also so far away from your course study. So the word of just I finished my introduction. I have been also coordinator of the courses of digital marketing and communication strategies at Sapienza University. I have been advisor of strategic communication at Esclapone & Co, that is a boutique in Italy for strategic communication. I was very lucky. I have managed communication and marketing for very important companies in Italy. I have been awarded at the Chamber of Deputies among the most deserving graduates of Italy, and also awarded by Sapienza University among the excellent graduates of Sapienza. So I promise that also, if you will do as many experiences as you can during your years at university, you will be able to get your degree with excellent marks, okay? This is my case, so this could be also your case. Some weeks ago, I have been included by Forbes in the list of the top 100 Italian talents under 30. I am 29, so 29, so just for some months. Okay, so let's start. The world of work by 2025. Just a little annotation. During my speech, I will quote a lot of data, of course, and most of these data are from the most important reports in the world about the world of jobs, the world of work. That is a report by World Economic Forum. The name is Future of Jobs. So most of the data I will quote are from Future of Jobs by World Economic Forum. So not my opinion, but World Economic Forum's data. So World Economic Forum says that in 4 years, so a future very close to us, the time spent on work activities by humans and machines will be the same. So let's imagine your daily routine at work. Half of the activities will be done by you, half of the activities will be done by machines. This could result in a lot of moved jobs. World Economic Forum says that could be 85 million the moved jobs because of this new division of work between men and machines. Moved jobs stands for that kind of jobs that will be automated a lot. For example, I don't know, let's imagine the case of a secretary, a personal assistant, for example, that every day make very mechanical activities, for example. A secretary could be substitute in the next years, and in this case, the job of the secretary will be a moved job, okay? But I think that World Economic Forum says something more important, because they say, okay, there will be a lot of moved jobs, but let's consider that will be more the new jobs that will emerge compared with the moved jobs, because it could be 85 million the moved jobs, but 97 million the new jobs that could emerge. I think this is crucial because this is about how technology is about how we react to technology. If we decide to hide the fact that technology is growing and that activities will be divided by men and machines, it will be a problem to deal with technology. But if we accept technology and we accept to improve ourselves and in the use of technology, everything is going to be all right for us. World Economic Forum says that 50% of employees have to be retrained. And they say in order to avoid being cut off from the world of work. So they are not very soft. They say you have to retrain yourself to improve your skills. Otherwise, you have a strong risk to be cut off from the world of work. And they also say that also for the workers destined to remain in their roles, 40% of skills will be changed. So keywords are reskilling, upskilling, and skills mismatch. These are the most important words that characterize the world of work in the next years. Reskilling means reinventing our skills to keep up with current demands of the world of work. This is the case of the secretary I have talked about before. Secretary maybe will have to reskill her or himself to be ready to remain in the world of work. There is also the case of upskilling. In this case, you don't have to reinvent all of your job experience, but you just have to improve some skills. This is, for example, the case, I don't know, of a marketing manager that for all his or her life have done the same activities in marketing, but now, for example, is emerging digital marketing, and so this marketing manager has to improve just some skills, some digital marketing skills. Why? Because there is a very strong skills mismatch, which means the difference between the skills required by the market, by the world of work, and the skills possessed by people. There is a strong skills mismatch, and we have to solve this gap. These are the 10 jobs that are growing most in Italy. As you can see, first place, AI and machine learning specialist, in which AI stands for artificial intelligence. Second place, Internet of Things specialist. And maybe now most of you are thinking about the fact that they are so far away from these jobs, artificial intelligence, machine learning, Internet of Things. But now I hope that I will be able to show you how it could be important also for you, also for your future jobs, to know about these sectors. Third position for data analyst and digital transformation specialist, project managers, big data, of course, very important, and very important, of course, also automation. So let's see some example of Internet of Things, in this case applied on marketing. And after that, we are going to see an example of AI, so artificial intelligence applied on marketing. These are two videos from CARRIERE.IT'S courses. In CARRIERE.IT, we also learn this kind of areas. Okay, this is Internet of Things. Okay, I hope you will listen. It's in Italian, but I have inserted also subtitle in English. Maybe I...
Sì, non riusciamo a sentire l'audio, Giulia, del video. Sei senza... Non ti sentiamo, c'hai il microfono mutato? Hai il microfono mutato, devi... Nel menu in basso.
No. Now?
Ecco, adesso ti sentiamo, sì.
Okay, but
Okay.
before you were listening, no? To
No,
me.
no, the video was mute.
The video was mute. Okay, let's try now. Okay, and now? Now?
No, we can see the video, but...
Okay, it could be enough just to see the video. Okay. In this case, Okay. There is this bear, Roche, that is a pharmaceutical company, used Internet of Things, put a sort of mechanical software in this beer to signal. Okay, I try to come back. Okay. Can you see my presentation now? No. Oh. Okay. Okay, can you hear me? Okay, thank you. I come back to my presentation and I avoid videos. Okay. Okay. So I want you to show two examples. One of Internet of Things applied on marketing. In this case, Roche, that is a pharmaceutical company, decided to put an Internet of Things software in a beer, and this beer, close to a child, made a sound when someone smoked near to this child. So in this case, for example, Internet of Things has been used with children by a pharmaceutical company to underline its mission. So I'm sure that marketing managers of Roche didn't know about Internet of Things in details, okay? I'm sure that marketing managers are not able to code, for example, in Internet of Things, but they knew about Internet of Things, about the possibility to use Internet of Things also in this field, in their field, and they did it. And this is a brilliant case study. The other case is of AI applied on marketing, and is the case of Entropy, that is an application that permits to classify images. In particular, Entropy, it's able to decide if a bag, a belt, everything, it's a real fashion luxury accessory or not. So also in this case, an example of artificial intelligence applied on business. These are the high demand emerging soft skills in Italy. So as you can see, creativity, originality, analytical thinking, critical thinking, and also, of course, leadership, time management, stress management, etc. And I think that creativity is the first soft skill in Italy. It's very important because, for example, in the cases that we are talked about before, I think creativity is crucial. In a case in which Internet of Things is applied on marketing, of course, is crucial creativity. Sorry. Okay. Okay. Prediction of technology adoption by Italian companies. E-commerce and digital trade. Almost all the companies in Italy think that they are going to adopt e-commerce in their services, followed by cloud computing, big data, and also cybersecurity. For example, cybersecurity is growing a lot also because in this period we work from our houses in smart working, and so it's important for companies to defend their services also by cybersecurity systems. Robots, augmented and virtual reality, and something like 3D and 4D printing, new materials. So, as you can see, these technologies and the 10 jobs that are growing most in Italy are based on a very strong, very high digital skills. Okay, this is very important. But we know very well that Italian people are not so good in digital skills. And this is a problem. This is why it's crucial for us to improve our skills, our digital skills, to avoid, as World Economic Forum says, to avoid to be cut off from the world of work. Exactly. So Italy is among the last places in Europe for digital skills, and only 42% of Italians have basic digital skills, and only 22% of Italians have advanced digital skills. So this is crucial. How Italian companies are reacting to these needs of people to improve their skills. They are looking to automate the work. Almost 90% of companies look to automate the work or hire new permanent staff with skills relevant to new technologies. And just 40% of companies think that they want to accelerate the implementation of upskilling and reskilling programs. I think this data shows how companies are not caring enough to start programs to accelerate the upskilling and reskilling of its employee with appropriate training programs. Instead, they prefer to automate work or to hire new employees. I think this is a crucial theme. 90% of companies think that, okay, they have a problem with their employees because there's a strong skills mismatch, but they are not thinking how to improve the skills of their employees. Otherwise, they are looked to automate the work or to hire new permanent staff with these skills. And so this is important because you have to be these new permanent staff with skills relevant to new technologies that companies would like to be in their companies in the very next future. Okay, so this is why you should thinking about how to improve your skills, and you should think about this because companies will not do it. So how can you, for example, improve your skills? For example, by online learning. Online learning is growing a lot. You have to consider that in the last 4 months of 2020, online learning increased by 50%. So a very strong growth. But online learning is growing in a different way between those in unemployment and those who are unemployed. And also this is very important because employed people are looking for personal development courses. On the other hand, unemployed people place more emphasis on learning digital skills, data analytics, computer science, etc., etc. And this is important because these data show how employed people, as World Economic Forum said, are not thinking about how to improve their skills. They think, okay, I already have a job, so I am safe, maybe. But it's not. Because we have seen what World Economic Forum said, and also employed people will have to retrain to improve their skills in the very close future. So, what Carriere.it can do? There is an eternal problem, I say, in the learning area. both in the physical learning, both in the digital learning, so in e-learning. The concept of economic accessibility clashes with that of quality. There are a lot of learning courses, also online, but when they are very high quality courses, it's very difficult that they are accessible to all of us. They are very expensive. And when there are free courses, also online, it's very difficult that they are high quality courses. In the most cases, they are just bad courses. So, Carriere.it's purpose is to achieve the ideal synthesis between the concepts of high quality and affordable prices. So this is why we call Carriere.it the social impact learning platform, because Carriere.it is an online learning platform which aims to provide high quality courses on the most in-demand skills, emerging jobs, everything we have talked about in this speech, but at the lowest possible price. Consider that all the courses in Carriere.it are for €50 per year to access to all courses. So we would like to become a point of reference for learning, allowing to reskilling and upskilling, of course, the skills, with particular attention to next generation, employees at risk, and unemployed. We are a benefit corporation. Maybe some of you could know what a benefit corporation is. A benefit corporation is a profit company, so no profit company. We want, as a benefit corporation, to generate profits, but in the meantime, also to maximize our positive impact towards society, creating a common benefit. Last but not least, we aim to become the first online learning platform carbon negative. Maybe you have heard about carbon neutral companies, but we aim to become a carbon negative online learning platform because we will offset more than the CO2 produced by our courses. So not just the same CO2, but more than the CO2 produced. So in this case, we aim to become carbon negative and not just carbon neutral. So just a very quick overview of the platform, in which we have courses in digital marketing, branding, advertising, emerging technologies, soft skills, technical skills. We have called the best professionals that we know in each sector. So, for example, to call about strategic marketing, we have the former brand vice president of Unilever, or the former brand vice president of P&G, etc., etc. Some of our courses, strategy marketing, e-commerce, SEO, or blockchain, artificial intelligence, Internet of Things, and also technical skills like video making, video editing, graphic design, and soft skills like leadership or public speaking, time management, stress management, and of course, entrepreneurship and startup. Okay, so thank you so much. If you want to get in touch, these are my contacts, and thank you again.
Thank you, Giulia. Everything was really, really interesting. A lot of data and a lot of insights that are telling that the work is already changing, and the companies are looking for experts, but in completely other fields than we were, approaching a long time ago. And it's happening faster than we would think. So it's really important that you gave to us a beautiful overview about what's going on and how we have to encourage new skills to take place in our career. So I have just a question for you, because just right now we have a lot of different possibilities how we can learn. We can learn, as you said, with your beautiful platform like CARRIERE.IT, that is an online platform when you have the possibility to choose your pace. And then we have, Google now launching certificate programs, so really short programs in order to get this kind of knowledge that you need to work as soon as possible. And then we have universities that are giving you probably, the background that you need in order to afford this new knowledge and these new skills. So I don't know what's your point of view about that, but how you can manage all this new way to learn new things, to get your knowledge.
It's a crucial point. Let's consider that in CARRIERE.IT now we are producing a course that will be based on how to learn with online courses, because it's difficult. Not all the people can learn by video courses, for example. So I think it's very important to have a lot of possibilities to learn. You said Google, but let's consider maybe your students will know by you that there are a lot of possibilities also by university abroad, for example, in America, very important universities that have video courses online, so you can also get a degree or a master in a university in America, for example, from your houses. So maybe we live in the best period in which we could live, because it's a period full of possibilities for us. Also books, for example, I think that books are maybe the ancient possibility to learn, of course, a very good possibility, but they are not updating constantly. So maybe it's better to learn online because of this. But we have a lot of possibilities, and thank you again to LUMSA University also for organizing this kind of event. I think it's very important also in this period to organizing this event.
Yeah, I absolutely agree with you. And I think that we are talking a lot about transversal skills. And it's because they are cheap like never before. Because now you can jump from a topic to another, you get curious about space and you can jump to physics, and then you can go to art and then to neuromarketing. So it's like the first time that this kind of knowledge is accessible for everyone. So I really agree with you. I really want to thank you for your time. And really for a lot of data that you brought to us that are really a nice insight on what's going on. So
thank you to you.
Thank you again, Giulia. I don't know if Filippo is even okay, Filippo is here. Perfect. Filippo, okay.
Tell me, Andrea, tell me.
No. I was just going to leave you the stage.
No, thank you, Giulia, for this very interesting speech. And you remember me, I remember us. So the issue of lifelong learning, because lifelong learning is one of the, I think, the most important issue nowadays in the education. And there is a big space not covered by universities. There is a lot of debate in universities about how to also deliver programs in lifelong learning area, but universities have other problems yes, to face. So we are saying so it's a big debate. So it's important that other players occupy this space that is a very broad space, so there is space for everyone. This is because lifelong learning is related, okay, digital skills, but there are many skills that so Andrea is running also an interesting experience in education about food, Andrea? So
yeah, correct.
Yes, many skills. So just to say thanks, Giulia and Andrea, also for this opportunity.
My pleasure. Thank you, Filippo, and thank you, Giulia. Have a great day.
Thank you. Thank you to you. Bye.
See you next week. Bye. Bye.
Bye.